I was at a conference and it was about photoreactive proteins. And this idea just came to me, how to visualize or comprehend like what the protein is actually doing. And I thought, well, maybe I could do that with music.
It happens to be that I was already working on a paper about sonification. Sonification is the process of taking non-musical data and converting it into sound.
You watch Star Trek or Star Wars or something like that, and you see these like android robots walking around with like human cells and all this stuff. And it's like, well, it's so far in the future, right? First we have to start out on this basic level. How do we engineer a protein to interact with these electronics? And that's basically what Francisco and I are doing.
Okay, so you can see the process here. I was mapping the protein's recovery onto frequency. That's something that we want to make perceivable.
I've actually engineered some of these proteins to respond differently to light. So we have a bunch of different photocycle lengths. We have a bunch of different, absorption changes with all these proteins. And we're using them all together at the same time, kind of like different instruments in a symphony.
There's definitely that step of all of a sudden letting this new element, the protein, really determine many decisions that normally would be mine. And I have to learn every aspect of it to make anything of interest to me. So I have to rethink my role as a musician or as a composer. It's quite interesting.
We've spent the past 2 years creating the first ever bioelectronic musical instrument utilizing protein nanotechnology. Instead of strumming strings like on a guitar, you strum engineered proteins quantum mechanically with light. We want you to experience the Chromo chord and help us fund research and development of new bioelectronic devices.